Doug Karsh at Schembechler Hall for MGoBlue.com. The Michigan head football coach Brady Hoke has been here not even quite a week, but he had his second team meeting on Sunday night with the Wolverines, and he had a chance to sit down before the rigors of recruiting take over his life the next couple of weeks. Coach, you just got out of a meeting with your team again. How'd it go? How are they responding to you as a head coach?
You know, they've been great, Doug. They are a group of great kids who want to win for Michigan. You know, just the energy and the environment. I've been able to meet with each guy individually, which is important, and kind of find out a little more about them. You know, whenever you're in this position, and it's a trust factor and a belief, and you know, they have no reason to trust us yet because they don't know us, but that's a relationship that we're going to build, and our coaching is for them and the student athletes, and everything they do, from academics to social, and how we're going to play the game of football at Michigan.
Isn't it more meaningful if this team and these guys buy in, because they didn't sign up to play for Brady Hoke? So if you get them to believe, it must mean a lot to you as a coach.
Well, you know, it's for them, you know, and so as a coach, I don't worry about Brady Hoke. I worry about this football team, this great tradition in Michigan, and how we're going to play the game. And, you know, the accountability really comes for each other. And we talk about that constantly, and that's a word that they're going to get tired of hearing me say, but that's what it's all about, and that's what championships teams do, and that's our goal, to win the Big Ten championship.
The guys, in talking to them, say your voice resonates, and that when you're talking to the team, it feels like you're looking right at them all as individuals.
Yeah, you know, communication is so key, and I'm going to communicate, and I'm going to tell them sometimes it's not going to be so good. Other times it's going to be praise and kissing them on the cheek. And that's an important part of the growth that we'll have as a team, the trust that we'll build, again, the word accountability for each other and for Michigan football.
How big was it to get Denard Robinson to commit? It was like your first recruit, getting him to come back.
Well, you know what? He was funny because he told the team, he said, you know, I'm here, and I never said I was going anywhere. So, you know, I've just had some great conversations with him, and he's such a wonderful young man. His humility, you know, his smile, as you all know, that's easy to see, lights up a room, and his competitiveness, you know. And believe me, we're going to have some bumps, you know, as a team, as they get used to how we do things in the weight room, and how we do things, and our expectations from how we go to class and how we meet and how we're going to be together. But we'll fight through them together, and we're going to throw some adversity out and see how we respond to it. And I really feel that this team, they want to win, and they want to win as a team, and they want to win for Michigan.
So offensively, your offensive coordinator, Al Borges, said it won't be the same offense he ran last year, but he'd be crazy not to take advantage of his skill set. What are you guys going to try and do with him?
Well, I think Al is one of those guys who has proven over 25 years of coordinating at the highest level. And we're smart enough to understand that talent, and that the players at the end are the ones who win. And when you have a guy of Denard's skill sets who can do so many things. In high school, he was under center. And, you know, there's a guy named Michael Vick who has made a pretty good living about being a pro-style quarterback, and doing some things out of the pro-style sets, and doing some things out of a little bit of a spread to some degree, with some read plays that are going to be real beneficial for him, and most of all, beneficial for our offense.
You got 3 weeks to recruit. You don't have a full staff yet. Guys are going to be on the road constantly. Can you get it done this year?
Well, I don't think there's any question. You know, the guys in this program, number one, when we get those official visit guys on campus, this football team will do a tremendous job. And the guys who are out on the road, the work ethic and the relationships that they'll build. And to be honest, Doug, they started doing that. They landed here last night. They were on the phone last night, on the phone all day today, and looking at tape and doing all the things. And there's no question we're going to have a great class for Michigan.
So you're back in Ann Arbor. You've been gone for a while. Have you got to any of your favorite restaurants? You still know your way around?
You know what? I know how to get from the hotel to here, so I'm doing pretty good right now.
Haven't had a chance to look at what's different?
Well, I look around the facilities and obviously that great stadium, and so I've been able to do that. And you know, how can't you be impressed? And how there are no excuses, and we will never give any excuses. You know, we're here to get the job done for Michigan and get it done for these kids.
Real quick take, offense. What do you think of what you got coming back?
You know, I think there's some, obviously there's some skilled guys at the different positions. And I think up front offensively, you know, there's a core group of guys who, you know, have played a lot of football. And I think, you know, that evaluation in a lot of ways is yet to be seen, you know, and obviously you got a quarterback like Denard and Devin, who's a talented guy also. I think there's some guys there that we've got a chance to work with, you know. I know you're going to ask me about defense, I'm sure. So, again, I think as we go through the process here, you know, we've been looking at so much recruiting tape. It's hard to really get a good fix on where we're at there, but we are going to put 11 guys out there on both sides of the ball that are going to be tough-minded, that are going to understand how you play football at Michigan, and they're going to be fanatical about being a team and playing for Michigan.
Finally, you have some spots to still fill out on the staff. A lot of people speculating about former Michigan guys coming
Sure.
back. Are you close to making some decisions?
We're getting closer. You know, the one thing that I want to do is it's so important who's going to touch these kids every day, and so important of who's going to represent this great football tradition and this program that, you know, I'm going to be diligent in the decisions that I'm going to make. And so there's no question there's a lot of guys out there who have been on that sideline that are an important part to have here. But at the same time, I'm going to do what's best for Michigan.
Thanks and good luck.
Thanks, Doug.
And coming up all week long here on mgoblue.com, we'll sit down and chat with the new assistant coaches here at the University of Michigan with the football program right here on mgoblue.com. I'm Doug Karsh.